Jason Goodman is lucky to be alive, and it's all based on a car charger.
Yes, it was the craziest thing. I was in Kernersville, having a little meeting. My friend Joe was with us, and after the meeting, I'm like, Joe, I'll just give you a ride home because you're right down the street. Oh, okay, yeah. We get in the car, start up the car. Everything's fine. Was driving down the road, and the next thing that happens is an explosion like fireworks in my car in the middle of me and Joe.
What?
And I'm like, what the hell is Joe doing? Is he setting off fireworks in my car? What's wrong with him? And I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. I didn't. And I looked down and I just instinctively, whatever I did, I didn't see anything except for like sparks and a flame, I think, shot out the front. And I just swiped at the flames. And it stopped. I'm like, what was that? I have no idea. I didn't know
where
what
it was coming from?
No.
What?
I thought maybe the cigarette lighter. But it was like so bizarre. I've never seen anything like that. It looked like fireworks were going off in my car.
Oh, my God.
So scary.
It would be terrifying.
Yeah.
Well, we do have an eyewitness. Joe on the phone, our friend Joe Campbell.
The passenger.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Joe.
Joe, explain what you were thinking and feeling when this was happening.
All right. So, first of all, you know how Jason blows like everything out of proportion and then it's the end of the world?
Yes.
Yes.
We're familiar.
Yeah. Okay. This is not one of those situations. This
What?
Oh, wow.
really happened. I swear to God. And so, but here's the thing. His first instinct was not to look down at the flames and the sparks that were coming at. He looks at me like I did something.
We know the feeling.
That's his first instinct.
That is to blame someone else.
Who else's fault is this?
He's ready to blame me.
Uh-huh.
And so then I'm looking down. I look over at him. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And he just does this thing with his arm, like some type of a penguin move, sort of like it is like out of instinct. He makes this loud noise. And I'm looking down, and I look up, and we're going straight towards an SUV.
I'm sorry, the fireworks are distracting.
Oh, God.
I thought the car charger was going to kill you, not another
Jason's
car.
driving.
Yeah, and then like my thing is, and I look over at him, and his his phone charger had fallen into it.
Yes.
And we get to the house, and his first thing is this.
Oh, wait. Explain. We got to explain.
What do you mean fell into
So
what?
basically, the cigarette lighter's there, and a lot of car chargers are plugged into a cigarette lighter, and then you plug it into the phone. Well, I saw another little connector in my car that I could plug the phone into, so my charger was open.
Okay.
It was just like an open hole.
Like,
I didn't,
yeah.
Yeah, and I had it. So the charger was laying there. I guess somehow the other end of the charger fell into the cigarette lighter.
Like metal on metal.
Yes, where you connect the phone.
Okay.
So when it was sparking and moving all around, it just.
I see.
That's scary.
Yeah, what are the odds?
So it was Jason's fault.
Right, it was. And so he pulled in.
Well, maybe Joe hit it in there because that's what happened when I had a passenger in the car. We don't know for sure. I don't have cameras in my car like that.
Shocking.
It was just surprising.
You don't.
Yeah, so he pulls in, he parks. His first instinct is to look to see if his charger still works. It's melted. He plugs it in, and
black.
he's so cheap. He's worried that he's going to have to buy a $10 charger. Thank God it worked.
Oh, geez.
Thank God.
It was the end of the charger of the cord. Literally, it was burnt black. And I'm like, there's no way this is going to work. I plug it in. It works. So I have a burnt end of a charger now.
Nice.
That's black.
Safe.
And now I got to find my cigarette lighter somewhere so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah. Plug it up.
It was.
Who has a cigarette lighter?
Huh?
Who has a cigarette lighter in their car now? Like at this point.
You know what? I don't even know if I do.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
Yeah, I don't. I have to look.
Well, it's kind of hidden. Like I have a cover and you have to. It was in the ashtray, right? And if you looked at it, you wouldn't see it unless you pull this whole plastic piece out like a plate.
Yeah.
And then that's what I did to get that because that particular cord was supposed to be like a lightning type.
Sure
charger.
was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Got your money's worth.
Yeah, and anyways, yeah, it was what I was most shocked at. I don't know how this did not happen, and I think Joe would agree. How did the fuse not blow? Isn't the whole point of the fuse?
Dude, thank God we're alive. Like, my God. Like, who cares about the fuse?
The
Car could have exploded.
right.
Well, for potential future problems, the fuse is supposed to blow. 'Cause
What about my charger? What about the fuse?
not too
What
long
about
ago,
multiple human beings on the road?
Yeah.
I would say about 6 months ago, the fuse did blow in that. And I had to figure out how to put a fuse in the car. It's like that little chip. And the whole point of it is to stop something from like that happening. It didn't. I mean, it literally almost caught the car on
They
fire.
were probably when they were testing the car like, the only thing that could possibly happen is if
Would
some
be-
idiot puts the wrong end of the charger in here. But that would never happen.
Nobody would ever do that.
So there's no point in even
I
putting...
suspect it was Joe that got in and moved the cord aside.
Trying to sabotage you.
Oh, yeah.
Remind me
maybe on
not
purpose.
to call Joe again.
Joe, you've spent a lot more time with Jason over the last year or so.
Yeah.
What's that been like?
Yeah. It's been great.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did you learn nothing from Jared about doing business with Jason?
He literally, like, Jared sat me down, like, he called, like, an emergency meeting, and he was like, I don't know if you know this.
I don't think Jason knows this.
Wow, that's a stab in the back.
Jason,
There's nothing I said to Joe that I haven't said on the air.
Jason.
I said, be prepared if anything goes wrong. He's going to blame you for it.
Including a car charger in his car.
And so there's nothing that would be behind your back. It's the same thing I've said on there 1,000 times.
But Jason hearing it for the first time from Joe was
Yes.
very comical just now.
mean-
His ears perked up. He sits up straighter like, oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, and I said he will take. I said he will look at things differently, which does help. But then he also will, like just earlier, he'll focus on the charger and the fuse instead of like what's most important, human life. So
And then also that part about how like you'll do all the work and he'll do all the criticizing.
That is true.
everyone has to have a role.
It depends on the situation on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
It's
it's
like you guys have had the same conversation over and over.
Or lived it.
Yeah.
So are any of the things that I was just making you aware of, have any of those things happened?
I'm going to be honest. There are times to where, like, I want to kill Jason. I think there are times that Jason wants to kill me because, like, we both kind of have, like, a short fuse at certain points.
no, that's mostly Joe.
No, it is not. But I will say this. Jason, in certain moments, he is, like, a completely different person, and then it, like, just goes right back, you know, so...
What do you mean?
In a good way. He turns into a different person in a good way and then immediately just like reverts right back.
Oh, yeah. There's like glimpses of light in the darkness.
There is.
Yeah,
Yes.
You get a little bit of that light,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you let him know that he's acting that way, he's like, "No, don't say that."
Right, exactly.
I can find the darkness in the light, Matt.
That is
Very
your
good at
motto.
it. You're real good at it.
Matt pointed that out about 2 years ago. All right, Joe, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah.
And we're,
Glad you guys are too.
we're excited.
Thank you, Joe.
That's how I usually greet most people. I'm glad you're alive.
Glad you're here.
Most people, not everybody. And
All
we're
right, bye
excited.
guys. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I was
Bye.
going to say something. Hold on. I'm excited for when y'all's company gets opened up.
Oh, yeah, that's going to happen in the next 2 years.
Nice.
It's only a year behind. No, but seriously.
Is the eternal optimist coming out of him?
Yeah. Well, good luck.
I think that we're close. We appreciate that. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
I did hear that last March that you were close. I hope that it.
But I have always said, nope.
Yeah.
It's always, yeah.
That's true. Are you close?
It's the town of Kernersville. But,
Young
yeah, it
person.
seems like we are. Yeah, but, unforeseen variables happen all the time. I mean, been through this for 2 decades of unforeseen variables that are nonstop. It's tough,
Yeah.
especially when it's local or small. I mean, these big corporations can go in and they have massive backings of attorneys and staffing and like that one guy that just focuses on this and he's going to get it done. So it's difficult for sometimes a smaller.
But you, the little man.
Well, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel for local businesses all the time. My dad had a local business, a local pharmacy in Providence, and I feel whenever it comes to when I can to support local businesses, I can, especially restaurants.
Yeah. No, so hopefully. And Kernersville, for whatever reason, has had issues, complaints from business owners that they make it overly difficult. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, come on, K
Mul-
Vegas. Can't be K Vegas without being K Vegas.
I love Kernersville.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
I gotta
come
live
on.
up to the name. Yeah, we need business.
Let's let people
booming.
open some things. That'd be nice.
Yeah, and like having signs. That sounds cool.
A sign would be cool.
Yeah,
for a business.
to notify where the business is located. That's like a cool idea.
What movies are playing?
Yeah.
yeah,
one-
yeah,
that'd be
that'd
helpful.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
That just small things that like every other city in
What
America
other
does.
hot takes? But
Can I have a sign to show what my business
No.
is?
no.
You struggle for a legitimate one, but when there's a game parlor, no problem, you're open.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
I don't know about that
I don't
story.
get it.
They're all over
I
the
don't-
place. You know,
okay.
like
They're
the little-
everywhere.
you know those gaming things that
Oh, yeah, they're
it's
like
a
gambling
loophole,
places.
but then they get shut down.
Are
and
they like
they
the
get
ones that are in the strip malls
Yes.
everywhere that you see?
Yes, they're
yeah.
all over.
Okay.
And it's like open 24 hours
Yeah.
a day, and people just
Mm-hmm.
insert their paycheck.
They
when
call
walk
Got
themselves
it.
like sweepstakes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Those open right away, legitimate businesses. Well, I'm not saying there's not. I don't know. We should move on.
Mhm.
All right.